Today's topic will be around the homeland. What do we mean by homeland? It's a land where we were born. It's a land where we spent our childhood. All our old memories are embedded in the homeland. And it's a blessing from Allah for us to have a homeland. And there is a big attachment, emotional attachment between us and our homeland. And this is something that Allah has embedded in all His living creations. Be it birds in the sky, they fly, but then they come back again to their homeland. Animals in the forests, creatures of the sea, they all belong to their homeland. And same applies to all of us human beings. Now, that blessing could also mean that we find a different place of sustenance. That could also be considered as a homeland. So not necessarily the place where we were just born in or lived our childhood, but also where we spend the rest of our life. If you hear the story of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, while he was traveling from Mecca to Medina, he was looking back at Mecca, missing that childhood memories, missing the beloved place to his heart. But then, the moment he arrives to Medina, Allah embeds that love of Medina towards him, where he was received by the people of Medina and welcomed him in a nice manner, in a way that they welcomed him and all the people around him to their own house. They were trying to compete where the Prophet Muhammad will be living, maybe in my house, maybe in this person's house. And what did Prophet Muhammad do? The first thing he did when he arrived to Medina, he united the people, al-Muhajirin wal-Ansar, the people who traveled with him, with the people who live in Medina. He united them, and that's a very important message to us, unity. It's very important for us to be united, cooperation, and what we call in the corporate world, team building or teamwork. We work together as a team in order to achieve one goal. So that is the first thing he did. Now, talking in generally, now let's talk a little bit about our country here. This country has a lot of history. If you look at one person, that person goes back to generations, ancestors, grandfathers, goes back to a history. And I'm sure each and every country in the world has the same thing. If you look at yourself, you will see yourself belonging to a long history. And that itself is something that makes us proud of ourselves. In Oman, we are blessed with safety, with security, with people who welcome other people. And this is not something that we say in vain, but Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, himself said that if you meet or if you come to a person from Oman, they will never curse you, they will never beat you up. And that was when he sent his messenger to Oman in order to embrace Islam. So what happened? Oman did not embrace Islam with fight or war, but peacefully they said, yes, we submit to the will of Allah. And that's where Prophet Muhammad gave that testimonial about Oman. So let us keep that testimonial ongoing, because unfortunately, nowadays in social media, there are many people who maybe run away from the country, but they talk against the country. They say bad things about it. We should not believe in what they say, but we should believe in what we witness. And this is what we witness, is the love of country. Love of country is not a slogan that we raise flags and say, I love my country. It is something that should come from the heart. It is the anger when you see somebody saying something bad about you. So let us embed that thing within us. And not just that, but let us also teach our children, our kids, that we should love our homeland. It doesn't matter where we are and how we are, but let us embed that thing in them. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك